So I just had the feeling I just wanted to talk Pokemon today, and the Pokemon trading card market. Everyone's gearing up for Destined Rivals. I think that's very exciting. If you're like me, you're probably not buying a lot, and you're just waiting to speculate on Destined Rivals. Notice I said speculate. I don't want to buy a ton on release. I think there's still a lot of hype in the market right now, even though it is cooling down. But I expect a lot of people to dump a lot of money into Destined Rivals really early. It's Team Rocket sets generally do popular are generally very popular throughout history, and with the hype of the market the way it is right now, I expect this set to be really good. And if you've seen the artwork from the Japanese releases, it's incredible. It's really good. I really plan to have a large position in Destined Rivals, but that doesn't mean I'm going to buy as much as I can right on release day and pre-order as much as I can. I do want to see how much everything gets printed. The Pokemon printers are going at full capacity right now. So they can't do any more unless they just open up more factories. So I expect them to continue printing, and I expect Destined Rivals to continue printing for a long time. So I don't want to buy a lot on the beginning, or right on release. I mean, I want to wait a little bit, but I still kind of want to make moves in the Pokemon market, even though I don't. I mean, I guess I could dig for single cards or dig for maybe Sun and Moon and XY boosters that I could buy, but I don't really have that kind of capital. So I kind of wanted to talk about a different approach that I have sometimes to buying Pokemon cards or just expanding my collections in general. So I do like a lot of different kinds of collectibles, and I like a couple of different trading card games. Pokemon is my main one, but I do collect just some other ones. Just maybe I just like the artwork or like a certain IP or just a certain set. One of them is One Piece. I'm not the I don't watch a ton of One Piece. I'm not I haven't gotten into 500 plus episodes like some people have. But I think the artwork and the card quality is really good. So I get some One Piece stuff, and I know the game is getting more popular. Same with Final Fantasy. I am more of a fan of that IP. I was a big fan of it growing up, so I started buying cards just for the artwork, and now they're starting to come out with more, just better sets. The game seems to be getting more popular, seems to be more hype coming around it. And there's some other games that I collect, like Lorcana, even Weiss. So I wanted to ask, does anyone else do that? Since Pokemon is kind of hot still, even though it is cooling down a bit, does anyone ever mix and match their trading styles or what they're buying or making a position in, depending on where a certain market is? Personally, I kind of like Lorcana right now. I know it's very saturated, and the cards aren't. They don't have crazy chase cards unless you're going back a little bit into the promo cards, like the Elsa. I think there's like a $700 Elsa card or something. But there's some great artworks in there, and for me personally, a lot of nostalgic artworks in there. So I do like collecting some Lorcana just for personal, and I have a couple of booster boxes, just because I like collecting sealed. No matter what I'm collecting, I like to have a little bit of sealed product just for fun, and in case I want to turn it around at some point. Sealed is usually pretty easy to get rid of. But yeah, that's kind of the main point of this video. I wanted to ask the audience if they do that ever, if they ever mix whatever is not whatever doesn't have a lot of hype on it right now. Do you make a big position in that? Something I don't know a lot about. I don't collect a lot of Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh. I know there's a Final Fantasy set coming out in the Magic the Gathering card game. I know there's a lot of hype around it, but that's something I don't know about. I don't know. Yu-Gi-Oh is very popular, but I don't know how the market is doing right now. So that's kind of something I want to reach out about. I only know what I know about, and I'm wrong about that most of the time. So just kind of want to reach out to the audience and ask for comments. Is there any market opportunities that you see in other card games aside from Pokemon that you think might be worth looking into? Just comment below. If you like this kind of content, subscribe. All the lame YouTube stuff.